Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Edge on Jefferson in the West Arena. It's the Chicago Phantoms taking on the SHA Edge. Your starting lineup for Coach Caden's squad: Bolognino along with Mariano flanking McMurray. Your blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Monaco. Shot and the save. Bersani makes the save there. 13:47 to go here in the period. Phantoms are working it from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Parents are saying the puck was in. Referee says no. Face off right here in front of us. Monaco chips it out of the zone. Puck's going to slide down top of the right circle all the way down to the right wing corner. It's Mariano and B-Mac on the forecheck. Edge going around here to the near side. Makes the breakout right up on the boards. Backing up is Monaco. Comes out as Bolognino. Bolognino going to chip it over to Mariano. Mariano knocked off the puck by two. Coming in is going to be Bolognino. Out to the blue line. Kept in by Monaco. Monaco hangs onto it, sends it in towards the slot for Mariano. Poke checked away by the Edge, coming up here to the near side. Chipped out towards Monaco at center ice. Rock cuts it off, back over to Bolognino. All the way down to the right wing corner it goes. Going to be Mariano on the forecheck. Mariano going down, tries to put the kid on the wall. He does. Coming in is Bolognino to kick it loose. B-Mac in front of the slot. Puck goes off to the far side. Told you got knocked away by B-Mac into the left wing corner. It's Bolognino on the forecheck, sent over here to the near side. Edge bringing it up the ice, breaking it out towards center. It's going to be one-on-one in front of. It's going to be knocked away by Phantoms, picked up by Rich. Rich to the outside for Bolognino. Bolognino sends it out of the zone. The other blue liner out there now looks like that's going to be, let's get the back of his jersey, that's Pinto. Puck at center for Ryan Pisturzi, knocked away by the Edge. Come right back up here towards Bolognino. In front of the Pinto. High left circle, poke checked away by Pinto. Swatted away by Rich, here to the near side. Picked up by the Edge. Cut off by Pisturzi. Back in the left wing hash marks. Coming in is Pisturzi and Rich. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Here comes Boyd. Knocked off the skates of Rich into the hands of Ryan Pisturzi. Pisturzi to Boyd. And Brielle pushing it up the ice. Here goes Brie at center. Chipping it inside the zone. Right wing corner. Comes down low along with Lucadello down behind the net at the Edge. And it's going to be Lucadello down behind the net along with Boyd in a 2-on-2 50-50 battle. And the puck trickles off here to the near side. Picked up by Boyd. Bottom of the right circle. Firing a shot there. It's going to be smothered by the Edge goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle at 12:07 to go here in the period. Face-off goes into the right wing circle. Phantoms lineup stays the same. Pisturzi heads to the slot. Boyd at center. Lucadello going to take on the right wing half wall. It's going to be DePinto and Rich from left to right on the blue line. Edge in the right wing corner. Cut off by Lucadello. Coming in. Lucadello's going to put him in the wall. Picked off by Boyd. Boyd to Lucadello. Off this stick. Picked up by the Edge defenders on the far side. Chipping it out to the point. Kept in by DePinto. In front of the Edge benches. DePinto pushing it forward. Met by two. Edge DePinto going to hang on to it. Throws it behind the net minor of the Edge here to the right wing corner. And it's picked off by Lucadello. Out to the near side. Coming out towards Rich. Chip forward. It's going to be Pisturzi in a foot race. That puck's going to go left wing hash marks. Picked up by the Edge. Trying to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. In the left wing corner. Another shot, but it's off the back of the net for Boyd. Boyd going to chip it over here to the near side. Picked up by the Edge. Giving chase is Rich. Rich going to cut him off and pick his pocket down behind the goal line. Rich going around left to right on the far side now. Pisturzi hits the half wall for the breakout. Rich hangs on to it. Rich at the blue line makes a move. It's Rich with speed in a 3-on-2. Lucadello heads to the blue paint. High slot. Rich is going to fire a shot. It's deflected away by the Edge in the right wing corner for Rich. Rich back off his stick. Coming in is the Edge. 2-on-2 battle. Lucadello comes in to join the fray. Here comes Pisturzi now. And it's picked off by Clark. Clark sends one in the left wing corner. He lost his stick. On the far side, it's Pisturzi on the forecheck now. He's slowed up. Here comes, it's up in front of DePinto and McRae. Wide right into the right wing corner. Down behind the goal line it goes. Picked up by the Edge. Fires one off the net. And the Karam's on out to the far side for Pisturzi. Pisturzi slams it out of the zone in front of the penalty boxes. And the Edge regrouping here to the near side. Backing up is going to be McRae. Top of the left circle. Left wing hash marks. Poke checked away by McRae. Carries it down low. Met by Clark. Clark put a stick on it. Knocked it loose in the corner. Raider comes in and knock it free. He drags it forward on the right wing half wall on the far side. Edge picking it off. Poke check by Raider. Puck's going to slide towards the blue line. Kept in. He's going to say it went off sides. And we're going to get a whistle. This is going to be an interesting game, folks. Parents are already screaming up here at 10:26. Lineup out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Sire along with Clark and Raider. McRae and Zaire are your blue liners. Sire on the far side now in front of the Edge benches. Fires a shot right into the glove of the Edge goaltender. We're going to get a whistle at 10:15 here in the period. Adjust our camera ever so slightly. Face-off goes into the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. Clark in a draw, Siren slot, Raider on the left wing. Zaire and McCray from left to right on the blue line, out to the left point, kept in by Adam McCray. In and out of the zone it goes. That'll be offsides as McCray just at the blue line there. As it slid out of the zone, we'll get an offsides and a whistle at 10:06 to go here in the period. Referee and it's delayed offsides. The coach from the edge telling him it's delayed offsides. We've had it called both ways so far in this tournament. When we were at Orbit yesterday, it was called as delayed offsides and icing on the PK. And then yesterday when we played here, it was automatic offsides and icing was not allowed on the PK. So I believe the coach from the edge is correct, that it's supposed to be delayed offsides and being allowed to ice the puck on the PK, but that's not currently the way the referees are going to call it. So the Phantoms go for the line change. It'll be BMAC on the left wing, Molinino at center. Holman is going to take the right wing in the slot. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Monaco. Just off the rock stick, it's going to trickle out of the zone at center ice, picked up by Bolangino. Bolangino at center hangs on to it, pushed inside the zone by the edge, cut off by Bolangino. Loose change picked up by Monaco. Monaco up the middle, here he goes, pushing it to the out, right hash marks. Up the slot, out to the outside, towards the penalty boxes, now towards the edge benches. Going to the net is Holman. Monaco sends one into the corner, ties up and takes the kid down. Here comes Holman. Holman down behind the net, swung off here to the near side. It's going to be Bolangino covering D. Rocco heads back out the blue line, knocked loose by Bolangino towards Holman, chipped out of the zone. Knocked loose by BMAC. BMAC poke checks it forward, kept down by the edge. Here they're coming one-on-one in front of Bolangino. Try to toe drag, knocked loose by Bolangino. Fanning on the shot as the edge, blocked by Monaco, who slams over here to the near side. And Bolangino going to get it. He's hooked up. Sends it forward to Holman. Holman trying to push it to BMAC. No go. Picked off by the edge. Right in front of Monaco. Right shoulder coming in. Knocked loose by the Rock. Poke checked into the left wing corner. Monaco coming down low. Sent off by the edge. And the far side it goes for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer dragging it forward. Cut off by the edge out at the right point in front of the Phantom benches. Bolangino forcing to throw it away behind the net. Monaco comes in with the inside position. He's got two on him. Goes down. Looking for the wraparound. Stuffed by Rothmeyer. Back in the hands of the edge. Down behind the net for Monaco. Monaco poke checks it. Back in the left corner now. Coming in with the edge. Cycling it off here to the near side. Out towards Holman. Left point. That puck comes out of the zone. It'll be BMAC on the forecheck as that puck slides all the way down in the right wing corner. Going D to D. BMAC on the forecheck still. Coming in is Mariano. BMAC cuts it off from the high left point just inside the zone. Trying to cut back as he was collapsed on by two boys from the edge. And we're going to get a penalty, and it's going to be on the Phantoms. Coming in is going to be BMAC, thrown down to the right wing corner. DePinto going to try to touch it up. He goes down. Puck is collected by the edge. Poke checked by Bolangino. And we're going to get a whistle at 7:59 to go here in the period. And Phantoms are headed to the sin bin here in the first period at 7:59. That's going to be Bolangino for the penalty. Hooking is going to be the call, and the Phantoms are shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now for the Phantoms. Going to be BMAC taking the draw. Mariano going to be on the half wall. DePinto goes to the slot. Rich down in the I formation behind McMurray. Minute 30 on that Classic Packaging PK. BMAC wins it cleanly to Rich. Rich clearing back behind the net for Max Bersani. Pulls it back up. Goes cross ice. Knuckling towards the blue line. Kept in by the edge. Right point. Over towards Mariano. Cut off by McMurray. McMurray going to take it to the left wing hash marks. Or right wing hash marks on the far side. And Mariano over here to the near side. Comes out towards Rich. High left point. Looks to curl around here to left wing half wall. And the edge controlling. BMAC picks his pocket into the hands of Rich. Pushing up the ice. He's got Mariano on his left. Tripped up is going to be Rich. And we're going to get a penalty on the edge. And we'll be even strength at 7:31. Tripping will be the call. Here in the first period, it's 4-on-4. Can't get the gentleman's number. Looks like 82 possibly. Tripping is the call, so it'll be a minute 2, 62 is the number. A minute 2 of 4-on-4 hockey, and then a 28-second power play for the Phantoms. Your 4-on-4 unit out there now is BMAC and Mariano up front. Rothmeyer and the Rock on D. Little R&R. And then it'll be in the right wing corner. Fit draw won by the edge going on cross ice. Mariano forechecking it on the far side. Here comes the edge up the far side. Back checking is Mariano. Mariano met him in the blue line. Cut off by Rothmeyer down low. It's going to be Mariano picking it up underneath the net. Back in the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer shoves over to Monaco. Monaco curls around. Makes a miss, but he got his pocket picked. Poke check by the Rock. Cut back here in the left wing corner. Monaco coming in. Cycles alone. Poke checked away. McMurray blows the tire. Look to center. He pass up front. Thrown away by the edge. All the way down in front of their own goaltender. And there's 30 seconds remaining on that 4-on-4. It'll be BMAC. Here to the near side on the forecheck, throwing up the ice, backing up is Monaco. Off the stick of the defender, forward rather, knocked loose by Pisturzi, 2-on-1 in front of Rothmeyer. Back checking is McMurray, into the left wing corner, firing a shot, saved by Bersani. A little pushing and shoving there in front of the net. As number 28 gave Rocco a fistful in his mouth. I know what I would do if I was Rocco next time I saw that kid on the ice. 13 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. Your lineup out there now is going to be Boyd and Pisturzi along with Zayer and McCray. Draw one by the edge here in the left wing corner to the right of Bersani. Here to the near side. Edge working it out towards Boyd. Going far side, 4 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. Sent behind the net, cut off by Max Zayer down low. Puck is loose behind the goal line. We are on a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by the Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Boyd hits the brakes, sends it out to the point for McCray. McCray from the right side, fires a shot, tipped by Pisturzi. Off the right post, back in the hands of Boyd. Boyd to Pisturzi. Pisturzi fires one over the crossbar. 5 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. It's going to be Lucadella, bounces one to Max Zayer. Zayer in front of the blue line there. Toss it off his stick, we're going to get a whistle. Too many men. That's right, if he comes on the ice, he has to be able to get to it. It's too many. Can't come out first, folks, at 5:57 to go here in the period. So too many is going to be the call. This one, I believe the coach got incorrect. He has to, both feet have to touch the ice before the gentleman can come from the box. Off the bench. So serving the penalty is going to be number 49. And we're going to get a tee for the coach for an unsportsmanlike bench minor. And it'll be a 5-on-3 now, as the coach is going to have to send somebody to the sin bin. Looks like number 44 is going to head in and serve the coach's bench minor. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 5:57. We're ended the Big Sammy's power play. Now we're at a Jay's Beef power play. Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. You've tried the rest? Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now. And offsides will be the call as DePinto had just slid over the blue line. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Pisturzi, Boyd, and Lucadella up front. DePinto and Rich are your blue liners. 1:25 to go on that Jay's Beef power play. Boyd going to take your draw. Pisturzi on left wing. Lucadella right. Boyd on the win over there to Pisturzi. Pisturzi inside the zone, cut off by 2. Chipped out towards Boyd. Boyd going to drop it back to DePinto, and the Phantoms are going to regroup. Going cross ice to Lucadella. Lucadella walks it in, top of the right circle. Makes a move to the right side, fires one low, blocked by the defender. Lucadella knocked off the puck. Here comes Boyd. Boyd down low, into the hands of Pisturzi. Pisturzi to Rich. Rich, top of the right circle. Cuts back, walks it in right dot. Fires a shot low, but goaltender smashes it out of midair with a glove. At 59 seconds to go on that Jay's Beef power play. 5:26 to go here in the period. Pisturzi heads to the slot. Lucadella heads to the bench for Bolognino. Bolognino heads over to the right wing half wall. DePinto high left point, and Rich on the right defenseman position. Out to Rich. Rich over to DePinto. DePinto walking it in, top left circle, fires a shot. Rebound out front for Boyd. Trying to stuff it in as Pisturzi knocked away by the edge. Out to the far side. Kept in by DePinto at the left point. DePinto walking it in. He's got Rich over here to the near side. 43 seconds. Rich, right dot. Back to DePinto. DePinto, up in the air it goes towards the goaltender. He's going to scoop it up as a chopper, 2-hopper. And we're going to get a whistle as Pisturzi came in looking for the rebound there. The defender slapped at him, and he didn't like it. He gave him a fistful. 5:04 to go here in the period. 37 seconds remaining on that Jays Beef power play. They switch it up, a 4-man swap out there. Sire and Clark out there in the slot in center. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and the Rock. Rocco, high right point, comes in, fires one low, blocked by the defenders. Rocco was looking for the low tip there. Into the hands of Bolagnino. Bolagnino, right dot, comes in, fires one low, off the post, rebound up front, slammed in by Clark, and it's a power play goal for Clark on the rebound. So that went from Monaco to Bolagnino to Clark at 4:52 here in the period on the 2-man advantage. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Phantoms, and we are still on a power play, folks, for another 25 seconds. Lineup stays the same. Clark on the draw. Bolagnino comes in to pick it up. Knocked away by the edge. Picked back up by Clark. Clark at the blue line goes across ice for Sire. Sire top of the left circle. Poke checked away by the edge. And met in the left wing corner by Clark. Clark going down low. Swung off here to the near side. Bolagnino coming in. Sauced out towards Monaco. Monaco knocks it down. Gloved it loose. Puck is free inside the blue line. Kept in by Sire. Sire over to the high slot. Past the stick of Clark here to the near side for Bolagnino. Monaco takes away the wall here on the near side. Over his stick it goes out of the zone for Rothmeyer. And it's cut loose by the edge. Knocked loop free by Bolagnino. Picked back by edge. Top of the left circle in front of Monaco. High slot. Fires a shot low. Big pad save by Max Bersani. Another shot and it's fired wide here to the near side. And we are even strength, folks. Over towards Bolagnino. Sent one towards Bersani. He sticks one away down behind the goal line. Monaco sends it over to the far side. He gets hit as he passed it off into the hands of Sire. Sire to Clark. Clark pushing up. He's got Bolagnino on his left. Clark across the blue line. Top of the right circle. Hangs on to it, looking for the slot play. No go. Fires one low. No rebound. It is rebounded. But the referee blew it dead first. And Bolagnino took a shot there as the whistle was blown. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be Rader along with BMAC and Holman up front. It'll be Max and McCray on D. Face-off one here by the Phantoms. If he picked up by the edge, chip past McCray. McCray getting on his horse. Come back in. It's going to be Holman on the back check. Cut off by McCray. McCray gets cross-checked the numbers. There's no call. Back in the hands of Rader. Rader pushing it inside the slot. Versus 3. It's chipped away by the edge in the right wing corner. Coming down low. Rader going to take him down. No call on that one. Loose change picked up by the Phantoms. Trying to send one towards McMurray. And it's intercepted by the edge here to the near side. BMAC on the back check now at center ice in front of McCray. Cross the blue line they go. McCray's going to cut him off and tie it up left wing half wall. McMurray knocked off the puck. Coming in is going to be Holman. In front of that, Max Zaire battling it out. Max batting off. Puck is loose in front of the slot. Poke checked away by the Phantoms. Picked up by Max Zaire. Zaire chipping it off the far side for Rader. And we're going to get another power play out of that one. As the 4th penalty of the contest already on the edge, and we're not even out of the first period. Number 53 headed to the sin bin at 3:05. Body checking will be the call. One more penalty on the edge, and those of you in attendance and have a ticket to today's game and can prove it will get yourself a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your power play brought to you by Jays Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jays Beef. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in to see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Rader along with BMAC and Holman. Blue liners are going to be Rich and DePinto, and it's going to be BMAC up the ice here across the blue line. Top of the right circle, comes in right down on the backhand, looks to curl around, and he hits his forehand on the escape. Sends it over to DePinto, high slot. DePinto fires one low. Rader went down as he was knocked down. It's going to be left dot. Rader going to pick it up in the left wing corner. Edge going to beat him to it. Rader in a battle. Sent out to the left point. Pinching in is DePinto. DePinto back over to BMAC. Picked up by Rader on a loose change. Rader fires one towards the net. No rebound given as the edge goaltender smothers it at 2:25 to go here in the first. Phantoms complete the line change up. It's going to be Lucadello, Boyd, and Pasturzi up front. Lucadello on the slot, Pasturzi on the half wall, Rothmeyer and the Rock on D from right to left. Edge try to send one out. It's blocked by Pasturzi. Heads towards the net. Knuckle forward towards Lucadello. Behind the net it goes. Pasturzi comes in. Rothmeyer backing up now. Boyd on the back check. Thrown out of the zone by the Edge. And we're going to get an icing. And we're going to get a icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 2:12 to go here in the period. 38 seconds to go here on that Jay's Beef power play. Your lineup stays the same for the Phantoms. Referees trying to figure out what rules they want to go by. And they head back out to center ice. So Coach Caden having a conversation with the referee. Draw one by Boyd over to Monaco. Monaco pushing it up the ice. Goes cross ice for Rothmeyer, creating some space. Rothmeyer in front of the edge benches. Poke checked into the hands of Boyd. Boyd, left wing circle coming down. Sends one to the net. Taken down is going to be Lucadello. Back in the left wing corner. Puck is loose. Sent out towards Rothmeyer. Out of the zone it goes. It's going to be Monaco in a foot race towards the Phantom benches. Monaco going to pick it off here. Loose change collect. There's a cross check in the back by number 19. No call on that one. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd to Lucadello. And it's going to be Lucadello at center to Pasturzi. Pasturzi across center. Coming on the ice is going to be Mag Zayer. Over the glove of the goaltender in the right wing corner. Love the parents here complaining that Morocco didn't get cross-checked in the back. Apparently they weren't watching it. It's Boyd down the bottom of our circle. She's tripped up over here to the near side out towards Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer right corner. Sends one in the down low for Boyd. Past Boyd. And coming in is Lucadello. Lucadello going to cut it off. Dragging it forward. Comes in Pasturzi. Knocked away by towards Boyd. Chipping around, Boyd get on the defensive side of it. She hangs on to it, left wing half wall, sends it down behind the net. And we are even strength. Over here to the near side, towards Lucadello, kept in by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer dances at the blue line. Poke checked it forward, kicked out of his zone by the edge. And it's 2-on-2 the other way in front of Zayer. Looks to fire a shot, blocked by Zayer. Centered, Sage, Penny, edge guy goes down. Poke check once again by Rothmeyer, or by Zayer. On the right side it goes. And it's coming in as Rothmeyer once again down low in front of the net. Bottom of the right shoes to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. Back in the left wing corner. Back in the hands of the edge. Right face up to fire a shot. Blocked by the Phantoms. A collection of Bolingino. Poke checked out towards Pasturzi. It's Pasturzi and Lucadello. 2-on-2 with back checkers. Pasturzi across the edge line. Left wing Hashmark's coming down low. Hangs on. It looks for Lucadello. Looks for the wraparound. Pulls it back. Fires a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Good patience by number 18. Picked up by Bolingino. Bolingino mohawking around behind the net, pulling it back and forth. Merks his way into the right wing corner, now right wing half wall, out to the top of the right circle, goes cross ice for McRae. McRae's got Lucadello in the corner. McRae sends it down low for Lucadello. Coming in is Pasturzi. Pasturzi kicks it free. Head of the slot is Bolingino. Pasturzi back behind that left post out here to the near side. Fires another one. Save it with a rebound out front. Puck is loose. No goal, but it's smothered by the goaltender with 0.3 seconds to go here in the first period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Phantoms. Pasturzi in the slot. Bolingino going to take the draw. Lucadello makes his way to the half wall, and that sound will be the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Chicago Phantoms 1 and the Edge 0 as we head to our first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the Phantoms here in the second. Sire, Bolognino, and Mariano. DePinto and Rich are your blue liners. Saved by Bersani down behind the net. 14 minutes we're on the clock to start this second period. Mariano going to take him off the right wing half wall. Pushes it out of the zone. And on the far side, looking to regroup with the edge. Not cut off by Bolognino. Inside the zone for Rich. Rich, left wing circle down behind the net of Bersani. Curls back around to his forehand. Throws it up the board. Past the defender. Out of the zone it goes for the edge. And they're going to have to regroup. Sire on the forecheck. Forces him right up the boards. Thrown into the left wing corner. And it's going to be Rich going to get it down low. If you're listening on the radio, Phantoms are working from right to left here in this second period. And on the half wall it goes. Cut off by Bolognino. Back in the hands of the edge. Edge over to Bolognino up to Sire. Sire trying to push up using Bob. Kicks one out of the zone. Knocked down there at center ice. Going right back to the lake. Cut off by Mariano. Edge regrouping going to the far side. Rich going to cut it off. Off his stick and it's spinning dime puck into the left wing corner for Rich. Rich sends up the boards. Knocked down by the edge. Cut off by Bolognino. Back to Rich. Rich going to drag it forward. Poke check by DePinto. Curling back around to his forehand. Down in the right wing corner. Hanging onto it. Sends with a net. Blocked by Bolognino. Over here to the near side. Phantom's going to work in the corner. Knocked loose by DePinto. He's going to pick it up in the right wing corner. Down low. Coming in is Bolognino. Knocked free by the edge. Poke checked away by Rich. Out to the far side for Mariano. Thrown down behind the goal line. Coming in is going to be Bolognino. Fires one off of the stick of Bersani out to the right point. Over towards Sire. Top left circle. Blocked by Sire down behind the goal line. Edge controlling right now. Right wing corner. Blocked by Rich. Rich behind the net of Bersani. Tries to use the boards and cut off by the centerman. Pass blocked by DePinto. Here to the near side. Edge controlling off the stick of Sire. Kept in right point. Out towards Bolognino. Fires one wide left into the left wing corner. Edge picking it up. 12-10 to go here. Long shift for the Phantoms. Bolognino went down. Poke check by Sire. Picked it by the edge once again. Poke checked away by Rich. Picked up by the edge. Knocked loose there by Rich in the left wing half wall. He's taken down. Bolognino coming in. Picked back up by Rich. He muscled his way out of the zone. He's going to push it towards center. Rich hangs onto it. Up to Mariano. Nope. Tied up is going to be Rich. Makes him move the other way. Picked up by Bolognino. Bolognino pulling it back inside his own zone. He's got three on him. Backhands one up towards Mariano. It's going to be a penalty on the edge into the hands of Mariano. Mariano to Sire. Poke check finally by the edge. We're going to get a whistle. Hooking is going to be the call on number 91, it looks like. And the Phantoms are headed back to the one-man advantage. At 11:35, that is the fifth penalty of the contest for the Edge. So if you have a ticket to today's game, you have yourself a coupon for a free crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. And the power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Raider, Clark, and BMAC. Blue liners are Rocky and Rothmeyer. Out to the far side, Rock is pinching in, top of the circle, and out of the zone it goes into the hands of Monaco. Monaco at center, comes back around here, drops it for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to sauce one, knocked out of midair by the edge, picked up by a Raider. Offsides, no call. Throws a shot at the net, saved by the goaltender of the Edge. And 11:06 to go here in the period. 1:01 remaining on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Lineup stays the same. Clark going to take your draw. Raider makes his way to the slot. BMAC on the half wall. Monaco pinching in top of that right circle along the board. BMAC fires one low right away, right into the glove of the Edge goaltender. No rebound given at 11:02. And we'll do it once again from the right wing circle. Monaco out towards the boards. Now he bounces off to the top of the right circle. Rothmeyer creeping in as well. Clark on your draw. Clark wins it back to BMAC. BMAC fires one low. Wide left of the net here to the near sides. Be picked up by a Raider. Raider now low for Clark. Intercepted by the edge. Over the stick of Rothmeyer. Monaco's going to have to get on his horse here down in the right wing corner. He's got one on him. Monaco hits the brakes and he flies right by. Up the ice here to Raider. Raider over to Clark. Clark kicking it to his stick. Moving it forward. Cut off by the edge. Right back inside the zone for Monaco. And the Phantoms are going to have to regroup. 30 seconds to go. Monaco hits BMAC up the ice as he caught him in a little bit of a chain. BMAC, top of the left circle, makes a move back to the outside. Drops it for Raider. Raider to left. Hesper's fires a shot. Stick saved by the goaltender. BMAC tries the wraparound. Saved by the goaltender once again. Loose change into the hands of Raider. Raider over to Monaco. Monaco, top left circle. Fires one low. Pad save. Rebound out front for Raider. Raider can't get to Clark tied up. Sedge falls on top. The puck is still loose in front of the net there. Picked up by Clark. He fires one over the net. 3 seconds to go on that power play. Rothmeyer coming in, right wing half wall, and we are even strength. Rothmeyer goes down as he ran to the back of the Edge player. Clark coming in. He gets his pocket picked but maintains control. Over to Monaco, out to the left point. Monaco walks in and fires one low. Off the stick in front for BMAC. Fires a shot. Saved by the Edge goaltender. BMAC comes in one-handed towards Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer, top of the left circle. Poke checked into the hands of Rader. Rader sends it into the right corner. 9:44 to go here in the period. Glove down by BMAC. BMAC tried to push it to Rader. Rader to BMAC. BMAC bottom of the right circle. He's got Clark in front of the net. Over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer left point. Fires a shot off the helmet. Back into the hands of an Edge player. Into the hands of BMAC. BMAC pushing it around. Sends it back to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer left point. Sends it over to BMAC. Chaos here on the left side. BMAC down low. Phantoms can start changing one by one, but they haven't done it. Over to the Rock. Rock, right corner. Out to the point for Clark. Clark fires one. Tipped by Rader. Swatted away by BMAC here to the near side. 9:10 to go. Trying to send it back down low. Phantom should be getting a change in here. Out towards Clark. Sent out of the zone. That puck is on edge. It's going to roll all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9 minutes to go here in the period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Phantoms. Phantoms complete the line change. Out there now is going to be Holman, Boyd, and Pisturzi up front. McCray and Max Zaire on D, left to right. Draw one towards Holman. McCray comes tricking in hard, then backs up out to the near side. Look to back it up the ice. Knocked down by McCray off the stick in the right wing corner towards Zaire. Zaire going to poke, check it down low. Dragging it forward is going to be the Edge. Coming in is Boyd for support. Picked up by the Edge, left wing corner. Boyd giving it work. Down corner, here comes Zaire. Zaire knocked loose for Boyd. Boyd slams one towards Pisturzi. Pisturzi couldn't get a piece of it. Knocked free, kept in by the Edge. Knuckle puck towards Bersani. He directs it into the right wing corner. 8:33 to go. Edge controlling. Shot blocked by McCray and Boyd. Down low, picked up by Brielle. Right to left on the far side. Here comes Bree. Off her stick, trying to muscle one forward to Pisturzi. She does. Pisturzi tried to sauce one to Holman. Kept in by the Edge off the stick of Pisturzi. Picked up by Boyd, who goes over to Zaire. Zaire to McCray. McCray, up the ice he goes. Look to go into the blue center ice. He goes for Holman. Holman off the Boyd stick on the far side. 2-on-2 in front of Zaire. Top of the left circle. Sends one to the net. McCray's got him tied up in the right corner. McCray lost the stick. Down low. Here comes Boyd. Boyd going to work against Zaire. Boyd going to work with Zaire. Picked up by McCray to loose change here to the near side. Up towards Holman. Out towards Pisturzi. Pisturzi in a one-on-one. Pisturzi takes it wide left. Comes down left out. Fires the shot. Glove save. No rebound given. At 7:47 to go here in the period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Purple People Eaters dressed in all orange. Phantoms complete the line change. Lucadello heads to the slot. Bolognino in center. Sire on left wing along the half wall, and it's going to be DePinto and Rich from left to right on the blue line. Bolognino, face-off one by the Edge in the left corner. Come down to Sire and Bolognino on the forecheck. Sire kicked it back to Bolognino. Looking for Lucadello in the slot. Puck was loose on the far side. Into the hands of Rich. Rich curls and fires into the glove of the goaltender. Who reaches up to flash the leather at 7:35 to go here in the second period. Bolognino going to take your draw. Sire in the slot. Lucadello on the half wall, creeping in was Rich, top of the right circle. Edge tried to kick one out of his own, right at Rich's feet. He doesn't see it. Now he muscles it back in towards 2-on-2 battle, make it 3-on-2. Rich just using his power, pushing it forward. Picked up by the Edge, trying to go right back out to the blue line. Kept in by Rich. He makes the move around the forward, shoves one in one-handed into the right wing corner. It's collected by the Edge defenseman. Lucadello taking away the wall. Here comes Bolognino, pass behind the net, intercepted by Sire. He tries a toe drag, and it's cut off by the Edge. Coming in is Bolognino, 2-on-2 battle for Sire. Sire over to Bolognino. Now Bolognino tries to wrap around through the blue paint. That puck slides. Pinching in is going to be DePinto. DePinto, left wing corner, muscled off the puck, and here comes the Edge. It's 2-on-1 in front of Rich. Top of the left circle, comes down, looks to fire a shot, blocked by Rich into the left wing corner. And knocked down by Rich as the shot was sent towards the net. Rich maintains loose control. Bottom of the left wing circle, comes toward DePinto. Bloke checked away by DePinto, back in the left wing corner. It's going to be picked up by the Edge, looking to go into the slot. No go, they took away the slot play. Out to the high point. Coming over is going to be Sire. Sire blocks the shot. It's picked up by Rich. Rich got a man breaking. It's going to be Sire and Lucadello. It's a 3-on-1 with Bolognino. Sire, left face-off that. Comes down low. Fires one wide left. all the way out to the far side, kept in by DePinto, cut off by the edge at the half wall there right in front of the Phantom benches. And it's a 2-on-3 battle as the Phantoms have the 3. Olangino's got a guy pinned in. DePinto trying to keep hanging on. He does. Edge trying to shove it forward. Lucadello backing up there at the blue line, right along the boards. Into the hands of Lucadello, swatted out. Coming in is Rich. Rich going to throw one into the benches. Out of play it goes at 6:04 here in the second period. And we'll get a face-off at center ice. Your lineup out there now will be Mariano, Clark, and BMAC. Blue liner is going to be R&R. Rock and Rothmeyer from right to left. And picked up by the edge on the draw. Clark on the back check. One-on-one in front of Rothmeyer. Looks to fire a shot right into Bersani's chest. No rebound given. At 5:54 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing, circle to the left of Bersani's blocker. In the slot is Monaco and Mariano. Clark going to take your draw. BMAC coming in, trying to dig it out of there. Knocked loose by Rothmeyer. Clark in a foot race there towards the blue line. Kept in by the edge. Knocked loose by Rothmeyer towards Monaco. High in the slot. Fired a shot. Blocked by Rothmeyer. Back into the left wing corner. Rothmeyer lost his stick. Monaco comes in off, deflects it behind the net. Centering pass up front. Looks to fire a shot. Wide right. Coming in is Rothmeyer. Down low. Over to Clark here to the near side. Clark going to chip one towards BMAC. Pinching in is going to be the defender. BMAC couldn't muscle it forward. Backing up is going to be Monaco towards the slot. Clark and Rothmeyer trying to dig it out of the boards into the hands of Clark, who throws one all the way to the far side for Mariano. Breaking up the ice is BMAC. Here to the near side for Clark is the pass from Mariano at center. Mariano across the edge line. Inside the circle he goes. Mariano heads to the blue paint. Fires one tipped by Mariano. And the defender just got a piece of it behind the net as Mariano couldn't quite control it. Mariano comes in versus 2, looking for help. Puck trickles off here to the near side. Swatted out towards the blue line. Here comes the edge and a 3-on-2 with a back checker. And BMAC, high right circle, comes towards Rothmeyer. Down low, Monaco going to take it away. Saved by Bersani. No, it looks like it slid in off the skates of Bersani as it trickled back behind the net. Let's take a look at the replay, folks. Monaco takes the closest player. Number 44 slid one to the net. It looks like it was tipped in. We'll credit number 44 with the goal here at 52 in the second. Looks like it tried to go for the back door play, and it went off the skates of either Bersani or one of the defenders. Couldn't quite tell. But it's 1-1, folks. Your lineup out there now is going to be Rader along with Boyd and Holman. Blue liners are going to be McRae and Zaire. Face-off controlled by the edge. Holman on the forecheck. DDD pass behind the net, breaking up towards Rader. And the edge coming the other way in front of Zaire. McRae 2-on-2, carrying it wide left in front of the edge benches. Down low towards Zaire. Sent one back behind the net. McRae had him tied up here to the near side. Puck picked up by the edge. Poke check down low for McRae. McRae couldn't quite get to it. Knocked loose behind the net for Zaire. Zaire underneath the net now. Going to work is Boyd. Boyd coming in. Along with Rader. Rader on the far side. Hits McRae, breaking up the ice. McRae dragging it forward. Tries to muscle one towards Holman. No go. Picked up by the edge. Throwing it right back the other way into the left wing corner on the far side for Zaire. Max Zaire behind the net of Bersani. Left to right over here to the near side for McRae. McRae hits Boyd, breaking up the ice. Boyd shoves it over here to Rader. Rader across center. Trying to send one in deep. All the way down behind the goal line. Puck is loose in the left wing corner. Boyd coming in. Forced him to go right to left. She picks his pocket behind the net. Boyd looking for the wraparound here to the near side. Swatted back behind the net for Boyd. Kicked off the puck towards the edge. Pinching in is going to be Zaire. Now he backs up at the right point. Between the legs of Max. He's got to get on his horse. He's tied up. McRae turned around. 3-on-1 versus McRae. On the far side. Centering pass to nobody in the left wing corner for Brielle Boyd. At 3:33 to go here in the second period. Boyd battling it out along the boards. In the left wing corner. Now the puck trickles down. Picked up by Rader behind Bersani. Rader right to left here to the near side. Rader going up, pushing, muscling his way through the forward. And it's going to be Rader. Backhands it across just off the stick of Holman as it bounced over. A little knuckle puck action. Holman couldn't quite get to it. Edge going back the other way. Rader giving chase. And it's going to be DePinto and Rich now as they made a line change. Just past the reaching hands of Pasterzi. He picks it off at neutral ice. Pasterzi pushing it up the ice, trying to muscle it forward towards Rader. Picked up by Rader across the way. Sauces over to Sire. Sire kicks it to himself. Fires a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Back for Pasterzi. Pasterzi fires one and a save by the goaltender. and the puck is loose, but already blown dead at 2:55, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off goes to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. Your lineup out there now is going to be Sire, Bolognino, and Pasturzi. DePinto and Rich are your blue liners from left to right. Pasturzi on the half wall, Sire in the slot. Face-off won by the edge. Set play on that one. Referee did not make that boy get across back on his side of the hash mark, firing a shot. Glove down by Bersani. Referee lost sight of the puck. It was loose in front of Max, but the referee blew it dead at 2:46 to go here in the second. And a face-off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the edge to the right of Bersani's glove. Bolognino going to take the draw into the hands of Pasturzi. Pasturzi going to drag it forward. Tied up by 2. On the far side, come towards Bolognino. High slot on the backhand, looks to drop it, fires a shot. Saved by Bersani. And DePinto gives him a shot in the back as the kid was in Max's face. At 2:36 to go here in the period. In the slot goes Rich and Pasturzi. Sire down behind the goal line. DePinto makes his way to the half wall. Bolognino on a faceoff, wins it out to the right, high left point. Coming over is Pasturzi. Sent over here to the near side for Sire. Picked up by the edge, chipped over by Pasturzi. Top of the left circle, looking to go down low towards Rich. Behind the net, picked up by Rich. Rich muscling through the body check. Picked up here to the near side. Rich going to shove it towards Sire. Sire, one hand's out of the zone. Hooks his shoulder right to the grill. No call on that one. Picked up by Pasturzi. Pasturzi tripped up, and that's going to be another Phantoms power play as Rich is going to slam one in deep. Bersani makes his way to the net. The bench, finally touched by the edge, and we'll get a whistle at 2:04 to go here in the period. Tripping will be the call here at 2:04. Same player, number 91, he got the trip, got away with a body check, so I guess it's only fitting. But the Phantoms are headed back to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs on River Road in River Grove. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Pasturzi, Bolognino, and Sire. Blue liners are Rothmeyer and Rocco. It's going to be Bolognino to the Rock. Rock, right point, walking it in, chips it over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer makes a move around the forward, walks in, top of the throw, fires a shot, blocked by Sire, picked up by Pasturzi. Here comes the edge on the near side. Pasturzi on the back check, right in front, going to send one in deep. Monaco going to have to go trucking into the left wing corner to go get it. Monaco coming down low, hits the brakes, makes a miss, and leaves it for Bolognino. Bolognino across the Phantom line at center. He's got Sire on his left. Bolognino carrying it in. Pasturzi head of the net. Bolognino goes down the left wing corner. Sends it over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi tries to tip in into the right wing corner for the Rock. Rock down low, hangs onto it. Trying to chip it back down to Bolognino. He does. Muscles it towards Pasturzi. Pasturzi uses his body and drags it across. Sends it over to Monaco. Monaco, high slot. Fires one low. Rebound out front. Gloved out of midair by the goaltenders. Sire gets cross-checked in the numbers as the goaltender makes the save with 39 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. 1:13 to go here in the period. I like what Monaco's doing, shooting low for rebounds, giving the Phantoms good looks here on the power play, but they are unable to convert. The netminder from the edge doing a fantastic job controlling things and not giving up too much. Your lineup out there now is going to be DePinto and Rich on D. Lucadello in the slot, BMAC on the half wall. Clark going to take your draw, face off in the right wing circle on the far side. Clark going to draw one by the edge, trying to send it out of the zone over the stick of Rich all the way down in the left wing corner. And there's no icing, so the boys better get after it. Bersani going to pick it up here. He drops it for DePinto. DePinto behind the net. Here they're going. BMAC was up the ice. He couldn't get it to him. There was two on BMAC. It's going to be DePinto across the edge line. Makes a move. Poke checked away by the edge. Here they're coming the other way. BMAC on the back check. Picks his pocket. It's up here to the near side. BMAC trying to kick one up in the air. He takes his stick and knocks it out of the air. And over towards the blue line it goes. The puck's sitting there. A little bit of a yard sale there. Coming in is Lucadello with 7 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. 37 seconds to go in the period. BMAC trying to drag it forward. Clark coming in. Lucadello finally pushed it down low to Clark. Clark sends one to the net off the back of the post. We are even strength, folks. Out towards BMAC. Kept in by DePinto. DePinto left point. Picked his pocket. Is going to be the edge. It's 3-on-1 in front of Clark. Or Rich. Top of the right here. Let's go across. Centering pass. High slot. Fired a shot. And he fires one past Bersani at 15.4 seconds to go here in the period. Looked like number 16, I believe, or 96. 96 on the goal, I believe. He was the first one through the handshake line, so it is 2-1 here in the second period. It'll be McCray and Zaire firing a shot wide left of Bersani on the far side. Coming in is going to be Holman. Sent one behind the net of Bersani. 5 seconds to go. McCray picks up here to the near side. McCray sends one to Mariano, trying to touch one out of the zone. It's Boyd on the forecheck, and that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's 2-1 edge over the Phantoms as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at the Edge. You're starting a lineup in the third. Bolognino flanked by Mariano and McMurray. Blue Liners are going to be in Zaire and McCray. Bersani has the net. Blocker saved by Bersani as he gloves it up, as he knocked it up in midair. There was 14 minutes to start this period. Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio here in the third. BMAC going to take your draw. Defensemen are going to get changed up here. Mariano in the slot with BMAC. Bolognino in taking your draw. Monaco and Rothmeyer are blue liners. Bolognino backhands one towards Mariano, trying to shove one forward. He does. Mariano interfered with, no call. Picked it up, it's 2-on-1. Mariano on McMurray fires a shot. Deflected by the Sabres in the left wing corner. Picked up by BMAC, who sends one over here to the near side. Monaco at the right wing hash marks now. Pulling it back. Sends one back down low. Cut off by the edge. Knuckling out to the blue line. Blocked by the Rock. Rock at center. Chips one forward. Takes the kid down. Loses his stick in the process. And it's picked up by BMAC. BMAC. Top of the left circle. Drags one to left hash marks. Makes a move over to Mariano. Mariano fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Rebounded here to the near side. Coming out towards BMAC. Picked up by Bolognino. He drags one across. Sends over to Monaco. Monaco right point. Over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer walks it in. Fires one low. Tipped by Bolognino. Coming in as BMAC, knocked loose by the Edge, coming up here to the near side. Edge trying to break it up the ice. Cut off by Bolognino. He picks his pocket. He's got BMAC in front of the net. He couldn't get it to him. Bolognino down low. Sends one over to Mariano. Mariano one times it. Rebound out front. Picked up for Monaco. Monaco fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender of the Edge. Picked up by Mariano. Poke checked away by the defenseman. Monaco comes trucking in hard. Picked up by Bolognino. Bolognino fires a shot. Rebound out front for Mariano. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Hits it by McMurray. McMurray takedown. Poke check forward. Here comes Monaco on the far side trying to slow him up. 1-on-1 in front of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer picks his pocket. Sends one up and out of the zone. And it's going to be collected by the Edge at center who are going to have to regroup. Pulling it back up here to the near side. Throws one in. Off the stick of the Edge all the way down the left wing corner for Bersani. Into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer here to the near side. Given a little bit of time and space now. Tips one out to Mariano. That puck's going to slide down. Icing will be the call. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 12:05 to go here in the third. Some good offensive zone pressure by the Phantoms on that one, but unable to convert with a couple of key saves by the Edge goaltender. Out there now for the Phantoms will be Pasturzi, Boyd, and Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be DePinto and Rich. Poke check by DePinto. Coming in is Pasturzi, picked up by the Edge towards DePinto. He's going to carry him down to the right wing corner. DePinto giving chase, cycling it back down low. Here comes Boyd. Boyd blocks the centering pass. Here to the near side, Boyd in a foot race. Boyd coming down low along with Rich. Rich trying to muscle one forward to the blue line. Cut off by Lucadello. Getting on the defensive side of it is going to be Boyd. She slams on towards the blue line. Kick right back in the hands of Rich. He's going to pull it across ice for Pasturzi. Pasturzi back to Boyd. Boyd trying to touch it towards Lucadello. She does. Lucadello going to carry it across the edge line. Wide right. Nico comes in. Boyd heads to the net. Lucadello tries to fire when it's blocked by the Edge defender into the left wing corner, down towards Pasturzi. Knuckling towards the blue line. It's going to be 2-on-2 in front of DePinto and Rich. High left side coming towards Rich. Left wing circle, centering pass high in the slot towards DePinto. Fires a shot. Glove save by Bersani at 11:15 to go here in the period. Face-off going to make its way into the right wing circle. Pasturzi on the half wall. Rich and Lucadello in the slot. DePinto going to go into the right wing corner. Boyd going to take the draw. Face-off one for Pasturzi. Back to DePinto. DePinto to Pasturzi. Kicked loose for Boyd. Boyd's got Lucadello. Tried to headman and it was blocked, tied up there by the Edge at center. Picked back up by the Edge. Dragging across here to the near side. Comes toward DePinto. Left wing circle. Looks to send one across. Sticked out of the air by Bersani. Down low for Pasturzi. Pasturzi looks for Lucadello. He spun back but couldn't get a piece of it. And it's collected by the Edge at center ice, pulling it back inside their own zone. Pushing it up towards Pasturzi. Pasturzi going to carry him in here to the near side. Going to work against Rich. Looks to fire a shot. Blocked by Rich behind the net of Pasturzi for DePinto on the rebound. DePinto swings it off here to the near side. Left winger is absent for the Phantoms. Pasturzi knocks it loose for Rich. Rich up off the boards towards Clark. Kept him by the Phantoms, or kept him by the Edge. Knocked loose by Pasturzi. He muscled it forward. Poke checked away by Clark. It's delayed offsides. It's either delayed offsides or it's not delayed offsides. So it should have been a delayed offsides, but it wasn't. They call it. It's offsides, and it's 10:26 to go here in the period. Phantoms complete the line change. It's Sire along with Clark and Holman. Blue liners are going to be Max and McCrae. Zaire and McCrae. Holman coming in trying to pick that loose towards Zaire. Zaire kicks it free in the high slot. Back and he has the Edge. Poke check by McCrae. Down on the right wing side. Clark going to cut him off, put him in the wall. Picked up by McCrae. McCrae sends one to Sire. Sire makes a move around the defender. He's got a little bit of speed. Holman on his right. Sire comes in, hits the brakes, tried to drop it off here. Picked up by Clark, cut off by the Edge. Poke check by McCrae, kept in. Puck trickles out, and it's the Edge going the other way in a 2-on-2. Holman coming in. Poke check by Zaire out of his zone for Clark. Clark one-hands it, but picked up by the Edge. Makes a move around Sire. High slot, coming across, in and out of the zone. That'll be offsides. And it's 9:50 to go here in the period. Offsides is the call. It's delayed offsides. It's delayed offside. The coach from the Edge is correct here. They let him go on the penalties, and it's also delayed offsides. You got to figure out which rules you guys want to play by. Your lineup out there now is going to be Monaco at blue line with Rothmeyer. Headmans it out to BMAC, and it's off the stick of the defender. All the way down, it's BMAC, Rader, and Bolognino. Up front, Rothmeyer and Rocco on the blue line. BMAC cuts it off in the right corner. Picked back up by the Edge defender and going D-to-D on the far side. Coming in is Bolognino. Sent one out to the left point towards Rothmeyer. Over the stick of Rothmeyer. Monaco in a one-on-one. Monaco going to carry him in the right corner. Fires one over the net here to the near side, and it's going to be picked up by Rader. Rader trying to push it forward out towards BMAC and Bolognino. Bolognino pushing it up the ice. Knocked loose by the Edge, coming back the other way. At center, comes up the boards here towards the blue line in front of Monaco and Bolognino. Back checking is going to be BMAC. BMAC going to pick his pocket. Puck is loose. BMAC knocks it free. Back in the hands of the Edge. Centering pass tied up. Saved by Bersani as Rothmeyer got off it. Monaco coming in. Takes the kid down from the Edge. Just as long as you don't push him on top of Max, we're okay, folks. Is Monaco going to the box? I don't know if he is or not. Somebody's going to the box. And it's going to be number 53. with his second penalty of the game. Roughing is going to be the call, I believe, at 8:58 here in the third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's their 7th penalty of the contest. And the Phantoms are headed back to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, they're fantastic. Monaco, right side, goes up the ice towards Bolognino. Off the stick of McMurray, back in the hands of Bolognino. Bolognino across the edge line, fakes the Clapper. Curls it back around, got Rader going to the net. Bolognino behind the net, Mohawks protects, took it for the wraparound. Rebound for McMurray, he gets tied up and loses the puck. 1 minute remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. It was a nice move by Bolognino. And it's going to be Bolognino in the right corner, takes him down. Bolognino tripped up, coming in is Monaco, out to the right point. Rocco comes on with it to Rader. Rader, most move, knocked down in the slot, puck is loose, out to the blue line, pass Rothmeyer, going to be picked up by BMAC at 8:10 to go here in the period. Bersani, and we've got another penalty coming up on the edge. It's going to be 6-on-4 right now. BMAC walking it in, right dot, comes down low, curling around behind the goal line. He's got Pasturzi in front of the net. Over to Monaco. Monaco fires one low. Rebound saved by the goaltender at 7:52 to go here in the period. Penalty going to be on the edge. Another one. Phantoms unable to convert. See what the call is here. I'm not even sure. It's 7:52 here in the third. They've got 2 boys in the box. We're going to get another penalty. There's 2 penalties here. No, 1 penalty? Let's see, folks. Not sure what they're doing here. See what they put up on the board. Number 10, unsure of the call. It's 5-on-3 for 24 seconds. It's Pasturzi, Boyd, and Mariano up front. It's going to be DePinto and Rich on the blue line. It's 5-on-3. Boyd on the draw. Coming in is Pasturzi. Picked up by Mariano. Sends one to the right wing corner. And it's going to be picked up by Pasturzi. He's thrown out over the stick of Rich. That puck's going to go all the way down. Bersani going to slow it up for Rich. Bersani sends over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi makes the move around him. It's a 3-on-1. Pasturzi, Mariano, and Boyd. Pasturzi offsides as Mariano went inside the zone with 5 seconds to go here on that 5-on-3. 7:33 to go here in the period. Clark is going to be on the right wing. BMAC left wing it. Bolognino going to take the draw. DePinto and Rich on the blue line. And it's going to be won by Clark. Clark over to BMAC. BMAC back over to Bolognino. Bolognino fires one, blocked by the edge. Coming across, trying to get it out. They throw it past Rich. It's going to be picked up by DePinto here. He's in a foot race. DePinto curling back around. And the kid pulls the tire. It's going to be 5-on-3 the other way as the back checker stuck in the zone. And it's going to be DePinto, high right, so fires a shot, rebound behind that it goes. Picked up by DePinto, thrown over here to the near side. Backing up is Bolognino, trying to get it out of the zone is going to be the edge into the hands of Rich, who chips it over to Bolognino. Bolognino walks in. He's got a man open on the far side. BMAC left out, fires a shot. Bad save, juicy rebound on the far side for Clark. Clark to BMAC, 33 seconds to go on. They had Big Sammy's power play to Rich. Rich, right side, fires a shot, knuckle puck towards the net. Blocked by Bolognino, picked up by the edge. Makes the move around BMAC. 23 seconds to go. It's 3-10-2 the other way with back checkers. Up the ice, top of the right shoulder, right dot, sends one across. Wide left in front of the net. Out towards Bolognino. Bolognino going to knock it loose. He puts a body on it. Come away with it, Rich. Rich coming out here towards the blue line. The boy from the edge didn't like it yet. He got hit in the left wing corner. It goes. Going to be Clark. Clark going into a battle there. 3 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. And we are even strength. Backing up is Rich. Monaco makes his way onto the ice. Rich, high slot. Toe drags around. Left dot. Comes in. Fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Kept the puck is loose in front of the net there. Knocked through Pasturzi. Pasturzi fires one. On the rebound. Pasturzi fires another one. And another one. Another save by the goaltender. 3 saves by the netminder from the edge. He's playing fantastic. Rich chops it loose on the goal line. Not free from the edge. Rich goes down. And we're going to get another power play here as number 91 cross-checks him and takes him down. 91 with his third penalty of the contest at 5:56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties here on the edge. Body checking is the call. One more penalty on the edge in this contest, and you will get yourself a second Chick-fil-A sandwich. If you've got a ticket to today's game, that coupon only good on Sundays. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Boyd along with Lucadello and Pisturzi. Blue liner is going to be R&R. Throws one right back the other way into the hands of the Rock. And 1:08 to go here on that Jay's Beef power play. Monaco comes in left wing half wall now. Knocked off the puck. Got free by Boyd. Monaco slow to get up. Off the right wing corner towards Rothmeyer. Monaco not getting up. We're going to get a whistle here as it was man down. And we're going to take a brief break here, folks. Welcome back, folks. We're back. Monaco made his way back to the bench under his own power. Looked like he tuned up his ankle a little bit. Out of the zone it goes. It's going to be Lucadello on the forecheck along with Pisturzi and Boyd. Throws one down behind the goal line of Bersani. It's going to be picked up by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer behind the net, right to left here to the near side. Curling back around, looking for the DDD pass, and be cut off by Boyd. Boyd going to drag it out into the right corner. Up the ice she goes. She's got time and space. Boyd pushing it up. Here they're going inside the zone. Right side. Dropping to Lucadello. Nope. Boyd hangs on to it. Right wing corner. Comes around. Hits the brakes. Trying to get it over to the point. Back in the hands of Boyd. Boyd sends one to the net. Trying to hit Pisturzi. And it's blocked by the edge. Coming the other way. 2-on-2 in front of Rothmeyer and Rich. High left point. Comes over towards Rich. Blocked by Rich down behind the goal line. Rich going to take the puck away from him. And it's Rich with a little bit of time and space. Here he goes. Hits Lucadello over to Pisturzi. Pisturzi walking in. 4 seconds to go on the Jay's Beef power play. Pisturzi fans on the shot. And we're going to be even strength, folks. Coming in is Pisturzi once again. Edge trying to break it out of the zone. Pass Rich is going to go all the way now. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 4:16 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Holman, Sire, and Rader up front. McCray and Zayer on the blue line. Rader in the slot. Zayer creeping in, top of that right circle. Sire on the draw, into the hands of Holman. Holman on the right wing half wall. Pinching in is going to be Zayer. Out of the zone for McCray. McCray's got a man right away. Poke checked away. Here comes Bersani. Bersani got enough one back over. He gets back in position. Poke checked away by Rader. Rader going to pick his pocket. Over to the hands of Sire. Sire shot Holman. Couldn't get it to him. Cut off by the edge. Coming in is McCray. Top of the right circle. Out to the high slot. Around Rader to the left point. Coming over towards Zayer. Bottom of the left circle. Curling back around. Zayer going to cut him off. Into the hands of Rader. Rader pushing it up the ice. Back checking is going to be the edge. Rader knocked off the puck. In between the legs of Sire. Picked up by Zayer. Zayer cuts back. Mohawks around. Just across the blue line for Rader. Rader poke check free by the edge. Kicked out of the zone by the edge. And it's going to be Max Zayer in a foot race against one of the boys from the edge. Zayer gets his pocket picked by the edge player. Bottom left circle, far right circle, firing a shot saved by Bersani at 3:24 in the period. And they're pulling the goaltender, but they thought they had a penalty. They don't have one. One's not coming up. I'm not sure what the coaches were looking at because I never saw a referee raise his arm. Back towards McCray. Poke check by McCray. Out towards Holman. Poke check by Holman. It's 3-on-2 with the back checker. Holman to Rader. Rader across the blue line. Left side. Over to Sire. Sire makes a move to the slot. Left hash marks. Fires a shot. That's going to be a Chicago fans goal! With 3 minutes to go by Sire. Let's check the replay as that one went top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. That went Sire on the goal from Rader and Holman at 3 minutes. Here's the third to tie this up, folks. It's 2-2. Your lineup out there now is going to be Mariano, McMurray flanking Bolingino. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and DePinto. Off the skates of Rothmeyer down in the right wing corner. Rothmeyer going to work off the stick of him over the net of Bersani here to the near side. And left wing corner going to work off the stick of Bolingino. Bolingino got to pick up the loose change as Bersani tipped it. And Bolingino on the far side. He's got Mariano breaking. Bolingino muscles one forward out of the zone, collected by the edge and thrown right back the other way for DePinto. DePinto right to left. Makes a move, got it poke checked away. Throws one towards the net. Saved by Bersani as Rothmeyer tipped it right back, and Max paying attention. Good job by number 31. Very aware is Mr. Bersani. Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now in the slot will be BMAC, Mariano, and McCray. Bolingino going to take the draw. And Rich down in the I formation, left wing corner. Rich try to shove one towards Mariano. Then muscles it out of the zone. Mariano got to pick it up back to Rich. Rich up to BMAC. BMAC across the blue line. Mariano heads of the net. Right off the skates of Mariano in the left wing corner. It goes for Bolingino. Bolingino fakes the clapper. He's got two on him, looking for support. Where is it? Bolingino battling it out with two. The edge getting the better of that one. Bolingino on the back check hard. Here comes Mariano with 2 minutes to go. BMAC. BMAC takes him down. No call. Bolingino sends it out to the point. Picked off by the edge. Fires one back behind the net. And it's going to be picked up here by Rich. Rich here to the near side with a little bit of speed. The edge player tried to body check him off the puck. In and out of the zone it goes. They're going to go right back across it. Offsides is going to be the call. It's delayed offsides, and we'll get a whistle, but we're going to do it once again. 1:41 to go here in the period. BMAC, Bolingino, and Mariano up front. McCray and Rich on the blue line. There's a hands to the face, and there you go. You can't cross-check a guy in the face, boys. Number 53, and the referee none too happy with number 53. That is the 10th penalty of the contest by the edge. High stick will be the call at 1:38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 penalties, folks. So if you've got a ticket to today's game, you've getting yourself 2 free Chick-fil-A sandwiches. That coupon only good on Sundays. It's a Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. The best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. It's Bolingino on the half wall. BMAC coming in for support. Mariano top of the left circle now makes his way to the faceoff top. McCray and Rich on the blue line. Trying to dig it out is going to be BMAC. McCray going to come and get it. Fires one to the net. Behind the left. And the parents from the Sabres want the interference call that they're not going to get. Picked up by Rich at center. He's going to walk it in. Top of the right circle. Comes down. Makes a move inside. Goes outside. Over to cross in the slot. Trying to hit the Sabre. Trying to hit McCray as he was pinching in. 56 seconds to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. And we are down to 1 minute remaining in the period. It's BMAC behind the net of Bersani. Sauces it over to Mariano. Sticked away by the edge. Picked up by Mariano. Knocked loose at center. Picked up by Rich. Rich in the high slot, one-on-one. Trying to toe drag through the middle. He does. Tries the fire shot, taken down in front of the net. Here comes Mariano. You know, the boy from the edge there really don't want to cross-check a guy on top of your goalie. Like, if you want to pull him off, I get it. But cross-checking him on top of the goalie is a dumb move. At 44.7 seconds to go here in the period. 36 seconds remaining on it. And we're getting another tee on the coach from The Edge, number 19, is going to serve the unsportsmanlike. At 44.7, it's going to be 5-on-3. We've got a goalie out there. You can't have 6. Nope, we're going to make a move. We're going to switch things up. It's going to be Rothmeyer and Rich. Blue liners, I'm sorry. Pasterzi goes to the slot. Boyd on the draw. Boyd wins it over to Rich. Rich, cross ice to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer fires one low right into the glove of the goaltender. And it's going to be Clark in the slot. Pasterzi on the half wall. Rich and Rothmeyer are blue liners. Boyd going to take the draw on the right wing circle over to Pasterzi. Top of the right circle. Pasterzi sends one to net. Clark taken down but couldn't get a piece of it. Picked up by the Edge. He's in the left wing corner, hangs on to it, going down low. Swings it over here to the near side. Phantom's got to get to him with 29 seconds. He's going to ice it. Pass Rothmeyer all the way down. Going to be touched up by Max. 22 seconds to go. Rich going to pick up the loose change. And Rich over to Rothmeyer out of the zone. It's going to be collected by Boyd. Boyd going to pick it back up 14 seconds to go. Boyd to Clark. Clark inside the zone. Kicks it forward to his state. Right wing circle. Into the corner he goes. Pasterzi in front of the net. Fires it wide right behind the net. Swings it off the far side with 4 seconds to go. Looks to fire another one right in the glove of the goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle with 0.4 seconds to go here in the period. 46 seconds to go. It's 5-on-4. Pasterzi in the slot. Boyd on the draw. And that sound is the end of the third period. I believe we end this game in a tie. What a contest, folks. Your final score here at the Edge Ice Arena is the Chicago Phantoms 2 and the Edge 2. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting Edge, 11 penalties. Let's see. 4 of them in the first period. Number 62 tripping. Number 49 served the bench minor for too many. Another unsportsmanlike served by number 44 on the coach. 53 went to the sin bin for body checking in the first. In the second period, 2 penalties. Number 91 had a pair, hooking and tripping. In the third, 5 penalties on the Edge, roughing. 1 unknown, body checking, a high stick, and an unsportsmanlike, whether or not that was by the player or the coach, unknown. Goals scored by the Edge is number 44, and I believe the second one was scored by number 96, both in the second period. For the home team, Chicago Phantoms, 1 penalty, hooking on Bolandino in the first at 7:59. Goals scored by Clark, assisted by Bolandino and the Rock on the power play in the first period at 4:52. And Sire on the number in the third period, number 17, with 3 minutes to go to game-tying goal, assisted by Rader and Holman. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching in a crazy affair. Yesterday, first game was 15 penalties, kind of split evenly. Today, it was 12 penalties, 11 of them being called on the Edge. We will see you right back here at 4:20 this afternoon as the Chicago Phantoms take on the Chicago Speed Black. Once again, your final score here at the Edge Ice Arena, the Chicago Phantoms 2 and SHA Edge 2. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, folks.